God bless him, bro.
The sun don't shine the same no more. Go accustomed to the shade of my Lord. Feel no kind of pain no more. Feel no kind of I'm scared. Introduce you to my life. My life.
Hey.
Alright. Hey, what's up, peeps? You little meal. Sit down and take a seat. Que lo que sientate. Lawrence and beyond. What's going on? Yo, on this episode, like always, como siempre, Majimbe hosting. And today we got special guests. Not even special, we got a live audience, yo. Shout outs to you guys and thanks for coming, man. Wouldn't be doing this without you guys, man. And the movie Boys Will Be Boys. You guys saw that, right? It's pretty clear, right? It reminds you a little bit of back in the day. This is beautiful, man. And the people that created this movie and got this project moving together. Please introduce yourself. Yo, what's good, Mike?
Hi everyone, I'm Michael. I am the director of this film called Boys Will Be Boys.
Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm Marcus. I'm the executive producer of Boys Will Be Boys and the owner of 11 Studios.
Hey! Big money.
My name is Allie, and I played the lead role of Adriana.
My name is Eric, or Ollie, and I play James, the lead character in the movie.
Hello, good evening everyone. I am Ray Carrasco, or Raisa. I was a PA, a costume assistant, and also your favorite toxic girlfriend.
Good makeup design.
Future. Hey, I'm Steven with an A, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Hey guys, I'm Jamo, otherwise known as Elijah. I go by Jock3, yeah. Not one, not two, three. And I was also script supervisor for Boys Will Be Boys, and I also did the soundtrack with my boys GLASSHOUSE in the audience right now.
And the acting coach.
And the acting coach, yeah.
Oh yeah!
So just to start it off for the crowd, I mean, yo, is that Isha back there? Yo, shout out Isha. Hey. What up, cuz?
This movie would not be as popular without her.
Yo,
That's
hyper fact.
Shout out Adam 21.
Ridiculous fact.
22, nigga!
21, bro, when he got promoted when he blocked Michael.
Yo, but it's funny because it looked real for a lot of people for like the first day. A lot of people were like, well, what is going on? Damn, see, this way you can't make nothing in Lawrence no more, man. Like, look at this violence. I'm like, guys, you guys see the Letterman jackets and this? I'm like, you guys see what's going on? And it popped off, man. And yo, Isha was behind it. The other guys were behind it. They were just like, all right, this guy's how you treat it. This is how you guys gonna ingest it. Boom, promotion, it blew up. And you know, people just dove into the whole idea when the movie came out, and it was pretty dope. And excuse me for my lack of information, but I know you were paying homage to a certain producer, I believe.
Oh, the beautiful man, rest his soul, John Hughes.
John Hughes, shout out to John Hughes, man.
He did Breakfast Club, if anybody's...
And 16 Candles.
He's on 16
And Weird
Candles.
Science. And
Yes.
16 Candles. Great movie.
Ferris
Watch it.
Bueller's Day Off. Great movies.
And
And High School Musical. Ortega, right? Or Kenny Ortega? Kenny Ortega. He pretty much made most of our childhoods happen.
Kenny chill, bro.
We should thank him for that.
Shout out Zac Efron.
Shout out Zac Efron. Sounds like a famous person.
Yes.
Yeah, he said bet on it once, and I was like, oh shit.
I see. And to before I even dive into this beautiful section of talent over here, what? No, I mean, we're the guys in the back.
But you're beautiful too.
When you guys made like Boys Will Be Boys, what was the idea? Like, what said, oh, I want to make a movie about
Okay, so what happened was, me and Marcus were supposed to do a couple projects last year, and we stopped talking for like a couple months, sadly, and I was just doing my own thing, and he was doing his, and then summer came by, and he was looking for an internship, interns,
and people kept telling me to apply, and I did it, even though Marcus knows me already, but I did it, and sent him my resume and everything. Marcus calls me one day, I'm at home, and Marcus goes, hey, I picked you pretty much, he texted me that, I think, yeah. So then what happened was he wanted to do a food show. It was like we were supposed to go around, film food places, and do that. But then Marcus calls me one day, I'm in my house, and he goes, so scratch the food idea. I want you to write me a film, and we can direct it, and you have a budget, and we'll use this budget, and we'll do the short film. And I was just like ecstatic. Like, you know that video where P. Diddy, he's on the phone, and he hangs up, and then he slams the table, and he goes, I get what I want, yes! That's what I did after I hanged up the phone with Marcus, and then I paced it around my room, and I thought about a 10-pager, and my first few words were, I want to write a story about a vulnerable jock. Yeah, because most of the time they're just very vicious and aggressive, and no one actually sees one cry.
And
unless they lose the games.
You thought did you see any of that in your childhood, like any influence, or you just said, you know what, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm gonna do, or there's something deeper in this?
Well, back in like high school, most people, they're shocked when I say this, but I played football for 2 years. I left because I wanted to make art, and it was so hard to leave the team because those coaches are the scariest people I've ever witnessed in my life. Mind you, I'm gonna be honest. I went to the Vogue, and
shout out Sarkis.
Sarkis is a great man. I appreciate him so much, and I hope he doesn't hate me. But I remember I played it for 2 years. I wasn't that great, I'll be honest. I swear to you, I wasn't that great. I was on the bench all the time. I was on JV. I loved the bench, it was so fun. I was warming it up. Honestly, the only benefit I got was losing weight, which was amazing. But I was the slowest one on the team. And yeah, just all that mixed into one. And those 2 years, I learned a lot. Just the brotherhood thing, and pretty much, you know, just making friends. I think that was like my end for high school, just doing football. So I guess that was my end, like meeting all those people. I didn't even do the summer thing. I went like the first day, and yeah, they whipped my ass. But yeah, it was those 2 years of football inspired it. I left the team for art, and then I started doing videos, and here I am now.
Word. True life. Let's get it. Yes. Wow. And I just wanted to like go over here and just like kind of stare at you guys. You, bro. How did you get ready for that scene? Like, you're just ripping your hair out. I can't do it because, you know, I gotta do a lot of things to my hair so it can look like this. But like, how did you know what I mean? Like, how did you like, that was pretty intense, man. Like, I've been like that before when I was younger and stuff, but tell me, how you got ready for this?
To be honest, I did my first like acting experience like ever. So I was trying to really figure out how to tap into like the character from a certain like perspective. And like half the stuff that like, the character was going through, stuff that I felt myself, anxiety, words, like, just straight animosity towards stuff. So I just, Jamo used to just be like, yo, just like channel that and just, you know what I mean, take it in, don't give me like the facials on, like what to do, little like pointers here and there, but it was definitely like, just came from like personal like feelings.
Brother, it was, I mean, for your first time, it was an epic project, and there's something that also you did in the movie, man, that is like, you caught it perfectly. It was when you look at yourself in the mirror and you're just wavy as hell. And you just yes. Like, you know, you little smile, I'm like, ooh, that was perfect.
When he did that, it was the end of the shoot. We had done a 6-hour day, like straight.
Oh my God.
And then before that, we did 4 hours of prep, like before everyone showed up at my house for the house party scene. And then we shot everything. We were like, it's a wrap for the day. And then me and Michael looked at each other and we were like, fuck, we forgot. So him and I run into the bathroom and get that last scene. But I think what you guys have to give a round of applause for is this is their first time acting. Everybody, shout out to that scene in the park, It was the first scene we shot in the entire movie, and they just brought the emotion from the beginning.
Wait, so the first scene was
Like
them
that-
at the park,
That
them
was
walking?
the first day. It was like 10 o'clock at night, and we were shooting. We were like, hopefully there's no cops coming because we don't have any permits. And we were just like, and then the other problem was like all of a sudden the equipment started getting faulty, so we were like on the fly, making everything work.
I feel.
We were timing it. It was like pause, light turn on. All right, pause. All right, stay right there. Don't move. Like, go back 5 seconds. Like,
It was a process. Yeah, but they brought A game from the first day, and
Would you say like 15 minutes of a movie, it's like 10 hours of preparation or something? Or longer than that?
So when we were writing the movie, Mike and I sat at a Barnes & Noble for like 3 hours straight, organized the movie from movie scratch. Then he went home and spent like a full 24 hours writing the whole movie, and we went draft up to draft, wrote it in 1 week. And then with them, it was like, I think me and Ray did with Mike like 4 or 5 days of prep straight.
Yeah.
And that was just for the first day.
Cool.
And each day, it's another 2 or 3 days of prep.
That's a lot of work. That's what I can't even imagine the editing. And you did a phenomenal work. I want to give you a shout out for that. And towards the movie, how do you put yourself in a position to be a man's best friend, you know, like, and not be too over spilling and stuff like that? Because at first you're like, oh, these guys gotta hook up. Oh wait, best friend. Oh, I get it now. You know what I mean? Tell me a little bit about that.
Reading the script, when myself and Eric included, we both thought that Adriana and James were going to be a love interest, and we wanted them together, but Marcus and Michael both disagreed, thinking that it would be better to keep it more friends.
I didn't want it. You know how many movies?
Cliche.
I was about to curse. I'm sorry, but you know how many? I'm cursing. You know how many fucking movies? You know how many fucking movies you go to the movie theaters and watch, and you see these two fucking boy and girl, and they end up being friends, and at the end, ooh, we're gonna make out. Oh man, we're gonna be in a relationship. No, that doesn't happen. 9 times out of like 10 in real life, you go there, you want something real, you know. I wanted to give people something real.
That was the #1 rule we established.
Yes.
Like in the outline, not even on the script. We were like, they're not getting together. I don't give a fuck what's going on. It's not happening.
That's for the sequel.
That's the sequel.
That's for the sequel. When he gets home, he comes home.
Didn't wanna. I actually just wanted them to be friends. Just, you know, I wanted to establish that, you know, a boy and a girl can be friends too, not just, you know, romantic and all that. So I just wanted to do that. Yeah.
I hate cliches. All right.
Bro, your big brother energy was real. Your big brother energy was real, bro.
It was easy because, like, honestly, I'm nasty.
Yeah.
When I was getting into this project, my agent was telling me, don't do it. There's going to be no price, no pay. There's not going to be a lot of back end.
But y'all about the performance, huh?
And honestly, I am.
Yeah.
And it was easy for me to get into that character because I'm already a big brother in real life. Like,
See.
That's something that, like, I personally, like, care about, like, being a big brother. So, like, it was easy for me to get into that mode of, like, are you fucking serious?
And it got serious like for a little second there. I'm like, yo, as a big brother, you know you can fuck him up.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, let me just let him say, fuck you,
Nah, bro, you ain't gonna lie. There was moments, the thing is, yo, me and Steven go way back. So there was moments when we were trying to shoot these scenes, and like, I would look at him and I'm like, yo, I can't take you seriously. Do that shit one more time, bro. Like,
But we were like joking like in between takes anyway. So like it was always like a good environment. Like not just that scene, but like the whole movie. We were like honestly blessed like to work with like people that we already liked and stuff. So like it was just a good time, like the whole thing. Like it felt like a party from like start to finish.
The movie had a very important element, and that was the costume. You know, the costume on every character is what really added the vibe. I mean, come on, look at that jacket, bro. Come on, stand up, man. Show the crowd, man. Show the drink. You always had to show the drink. Always. Let's get it.
So making the costumes are pretty fun. Thank you to Erica, who also helped out. She's somewhere in the room.
Hi, Erica.
Together we put costumes together, and It was great, honestly, just being behind the scenes, making sure that things stayed put together, let alone helping out where we could. Special effects was awesome.
How did you choose the color?
I didn't get to choose the color, but I think Michael chose the color for a reason.
We went back and oh, High School Musical.
High School Musical.
Just that one.
I didn't even question it once they gave me the materials. I was like, all right, that's what we're doing.
And you made it work, yo. Shout out to that. It was great work, man. Great work.
Sure.
And brother, your statement on this, man. You gotta give me something. You been giving me one word liners.
Wait.
Hit him.
I just want to say, this film, Jumbo is like, all right, you know when you find the album on Apple Music and then like it's really good and none of your friends want to listen to it, but you're like it's really good, and then you find your group of people and then like it's an underrated album. Anyways, he helped so much for me. Like the script, it was okay, but then he came in and he was like, all right, what if we did this? What if they did this? And then he helped them and he helped everybody on set. I swear this man is like a working machine, but not a machine because he's real, and I love him so much. I swear, like,
He's a beast.
I owe you like so much for making this script what it is. Thank you. I'm serious.
No, thank you.
You have to use it with the phone.
Yeah, honestly,
Shout out to him. Let's give him a Jumbo real quick, yo.
Nah, you killed that, bro. If it wasn't for you, this film wouldn't even been finished, bro.
Like honestly, like I think, like I just like showed them like, hey, like what if you did this, that, and the third, and like honestly, like you guys, like y'all picked up like really quickly, like what I was trying to like lay down to y'all.
Yeah,
and y'all interpreted it in like your own way, and like that was just like amazing to me. Like so, like vice versa, but like y'all was just amazing for real. Thank you.
fact.
Alright, man. Before we bring it to the questions to the crowd, we're gonna have some a couple points. You know, America right now it's kind of soft and stuff like that. So with that being said, I felt like this movie really captures like it just captures like when a teenager is let's say a jock, he goes to school. Yeah, he has to be the best in everything. But what happens? Where's that outlet to control his emotions, what he's going through? Or like, let's say he has a group of friends, we have to teach, I feel like, our youth, chill, yeah. You gotta teach them how to chill. You know, like, just calm down, take it easy, it's okay. You know what I mean? And with that being said, in that topic, yeah, I'm sorry, these are my personal friends just laughing at me.
No.
But what I'm saying is, with this climate, this movie coming out, you know, just picture perfect, and I feel like, do you guys feel like you guys are helping in the terms of like being more progressive and that progressive side and stuff like that? Because right now you just showed like what some professionals that do psychiatry, those stuff. I mean social workers. I'm sorry for lack of better words, but those guys sometimes just they don't see the inner workings of actually what happening to kids in high school, what's going on, the peer pressure, you know, the swag. You gotta have this little shiny thing.
Mental health.
There we go. See, I have the ideas. I just don't have the words. Let's go. Shout out to Jake. But with that being said, do you feel like your film is really helping to shed light into that? Because right now, there's mental health is very important. You guys, I mean, you can say not or whatever. It doesn't even matter. But yo, this is the longest question. I forgot. I have no idea at this point.
I'm gonna jump in because I kind of feel what you're saying. Like,
thank you.
I feel like, especially like what you're saying, like the climate in America right now, there's definitely a lot more attention on like mental health and how people feel. I look at this movie as like, what if like Disney Channel made an original movie like in Lawrence? And like that may sound like off rip as like a joke or something, but in reality, like whether you admit it or not, like we all watch Disney Channel at one point, and like Disney Channel helped you go through some shit.
There's a lot of movies being made here.
Facts.
This movie was inspired by high school musical, bro.
Exactly.
Disney Channel right out the gate.
Exactly. So I'm glad we're on the same page. And like honestly, like there's definitely like a demographic of people out there, not just in Lawrence, that are gonna watch this movie and be like, oh shit, that was pretty cool. So, like I'm proud of that, and I feel like it does help.
You guys, this is a perfect example of having a team with like like-minded minds. So a shout out to you guys again.
Thank you.
And You guys have any questions? Alive audience? Oof, we see a hand. Jesus Christ. Oh, wow.
Wait.
Why did you guys choose not to say the N-word from movie coming from ours?
Okay. I like
Oh, thank you. That's the big question.
Good question.
Okay, so for me, I remember this happened on set. Eric asked me, was it Eric? Eric, was it you?
Yeah, first night in,
Yeah.
we were taking like shots of the film, and in one of the scenes, I just blurted out, I'm like, yo, the one where me and her were talking about, I'm like, yo, these niggas don't listen to me, and he was like, no, we're not doing that. We're not using the N-word. I'm like, all right.
They don't say the N-word on Disney Channel.
So I didn't want to use the word because I don't know, like it didn't feel right, you know, in the moment. I don't know, like I just felt like I didn't want to use that in that sort of film, because then think about it, like it just wouldn't feel as natural in some of the context when I was writing the script. Like even me writing the script, I didn't think about using the word at all. And plus, that's some people have their way of talking, and then at the same time, you know, with me when I write, I don't think about that kind of stuff. I don't put it into context as much. But yeah, like that was just the way of my writing.
But we hear your demographic, we're gonna say nigger in the next one.
Oh God. I just found the N-word funny.
It is the
man.
funny song.
Hard on.
It's hard. It is hard. It was a hard, bro. It's a hard.
I didn't write the script.
Shout out Gerald. Shout out Gerald for that song. Again, with the credits. Yes, it says it. That was, I remember you told me when we were submitting it for the festivals. Yeah, Marcus was scared as shit for the festivals because he was like, we probably won't get nominated because the song says nigga.
We got nominated twice.
But we got nominated twice. Oh yeah!
Oh boy, that's
What do I think about it?
You were about to say.
What happened? Alright, so like the N-word, right? I find that word like a little funny, to be honest with y'all, cause like
Preach.
yeah. But there was a certain mood to this movie, and like I felt like that would have almost ruined it in a way, cause like it would have just taken like a step back to like people who are like actually offended, and if you are offended, like we're sorry, but at the same time it's like you have your own prerogative, like just yeah.
Next question, please. Anybody in the back before I go to the people in the front? Larry, what's good?
Not really a question, more like a statement. How wild is it that you make a movie about a fight that went viral and the fight went viral?
That's a last question. That's facts.
No, that's a question.
It was the most serendipitous moment of my existence. I remember waking up to text messages about this going viral, not knowing what to do from the marketing aspect, almost cutting off Marcus's head because we didn't know what to do, but we figured it out. We usad, and eventually it worked out for our benefit. So yeah, it was a pretty cool.
To be honest, I felt like the Matrix glitched. I was like, what the fuck is happening, bro?
Yeah, because like honestly, I watch No Jumper like every day because I love hip hop. I love modern hip hop. So like as soon as I saw him tweet that, I was like, wait, what? And like that was fucking awesome. Yeah, wow.
But I'm sorry. I saw you in the Gerald. What were you saying? Did you say anything?
Marcus, tell them about what Marcus made you do because of that.
Oh, Marcus. So we were freaking out. I didn't. Nobody knew genuinely what to do. So at the moment, this whole video is going viral. I was at work when I found out, and I didn't know what to do. I'm here looking at my phone. It's blowing up. This and the third. And Marcus, we were already prepping for the trailer. Mind you, the day before we just finished shooting. So I had to go on my computer and start editing the trailer already. And we were literally right off the bat getting ready to just get this film going. Like we were gonna take our time and everything, but it felt like we were on a time crunch now because now like the world's expecting something. So I think we did the trailer like 3 days after we shot.
Yeah.
It was 3 days after we shot, we did the trailer. And yeah, after that I shared it and I got blocked. Anyways,
Wait, bro.
yeah.
Twitter was thriving, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Yes.
I saw this like one comment because obviously like in the video that Isha took, it was like a boom mic popped up or like some shit, and like everyone was talking about that shit. And then I saw this one dude. He's like, so y'all telling me when a fight happens, y'all don't pull out y'all boom mic? Like, that shit was so funny, bro.
It was funny, man. Like at least like only 1/3 of the population saw the boom mic. The 2/3 were all complaining, thinking it's real. Like it was hilarious. All right, you guys.
Everybody got a question.
Will. Good.
All right, so I kind of got 2 questions. So like,
Go for it.
my bad. But like, first things first, it reminded me of Clerks. Are you guys fans of Kevin Smith?
Bro, what? Kevin Smith is Jesus. I almost wore a hockey jersey today.
Alright, nah, cause it reminded. No, it's true, because it reminded me so much of like how it was shot and everything. It was crazy.
If you don't know who Kevin Smith is, go watch Clerks right now or watch Jay and Silent Bob. Classic.
Fine. I know.
Your next question.
And the second question was, I saw that you guys had Tripolis in the background. Did you guys make it a point to put like Lawrence stuff, like the water tower?
Yes.
Where? Yeah.
Yes, I told Marcus I wanted these places in Lawrence, like where Eric was walking. Yes, I needed
Tripoli.
Chill.
No, we used to work. No, we used to work there. That's why.
I appreciate you guys though, because if it wasn't for you guys, the pizza.
Honestly, we're gonna edit that out because we're sponsored by Tripoli, so we gotta edit that out.
He's like a banker now with a house. He's fine.
What's your like preferred slice? Like, do you like the corners or do you like the sides? Or do you like the middle?
Corners. The corners from the beach.
Who
the fuck was a middle slice?
From the beach. The Tripolis at the beach. That's the best one.
Yeah, my boy, I don't know. Frankie used to drive me over there.
Yeah, that's the best one.
I actually have a question too now that you bring locations. I found it, I mean, the people that start the movie and don't know the geography of the city, they're like, okay. But me knowing, I mean, you guys were in Canal Street in the back.
Yeah.
Then you had a Civic. I'm like, yo, there's barely no traffic back there. But I'm like, there's never any traffic back there. And I'm like, oh, there's a busy street. It might be, who knows? You know, the Civic pulls in the back. And I wanted to know why you picked that certain spot there. Like, when the girl was coming out, you know, picking him up. Like, this guy did the ill square. You know, Lawrence? Like, he did a square. You know, that was pretty dope, you know?
We had to shoot that. Mike was like literally animating the dancing scene. And I had to fill, I think it was like a whole minute and a half. Because he had Crystal record his voice message that was like breaking up from there. And it was very last minute. And then we were like, all right, what is the most iconic thing we can think of in Lawrence? Because we couldn't get the clock tower in the shot. So
Going to court.
Court?
Going to court? Yeah, I was like the other day.
Tripolis. The street where he's crossing along is Essex Street, obviously. And then we had to include out the end in there.
Shout out to
That's why I was like, oh.
So it's a lot of VFX that you don't see in between, and then we just made it cut full circle. But Mike was so adamant about it that we were out there till like midnight, 12:30, and Eric almost got hit by a car like 6 times. So
That's how you know it's Lawrence.
and it was Friday, so the clubs were open. So
That was pretty lit. All right, cool. Any more questions, guys? Ooh, I see a hand back there. What's up, Joe?
Oh no, like I frequent El Taller, and I just really appreciate that scene where you beat the shit out of that kid.
That was just the
The problem was, no. The problem was we had to include every shot. The reason why you see all the cuts is because he got punched in the face. And there's a rule of filmmaking: if someone takes a hit in the stomach,
Why did you like that? I want you to finish, please.
Are you a violent
Finish the
person?
statement.
No, I was just joking out.
Nah, you said like where did your budget come from? Like, you put up the money to put the film together.
So I started an internship. I got my start with
Trapping.
Yeah, no. I got my start because someone invested in me, so I wanted to do the same. So me and my business partner, who's not here right now, he should be, took out a giant loan in the beginning of summer, and we contacted 10 different filmmakers. And over the next year, we're going to be making different projects. Michael was the start of that project, and we shoot our next one next week. So there's no coming out.
Are they all Lawrence?
Lawrence, Andover, Boston, and different colleges, different high school students, different stuff like that.
Hey, if you guys also need like, if you're interested in the music industry or anything like it, want to be an extra, whatever it is, hit up these guys. These guys are about it. They hit colleges, they do the work. They'll make it easy for you, and they give also scholarships. You said credits and stuff like that. There's legit guys. Hey, we're not playing around, man.
I graduated, but I want to go back.
No flakers.
Let's go. I appreciate that.
No flakers.
Yes.
No flavors. Any more questions?
No flavors. You said the music at the end is produced from all people from Lawrence, right?
Yes, people from Lawrence, right there. Shout out. Shout out Luna. He scored it. I couldn't have done this without his sound.
His art.
Hey. Oh shit. Why you give me the mic?
Tell him. Preach.
Tell the music you make.
Oh, I make generally hip hop music, but these dudes wanted me to scream on a mic, so I was like, alright, I'll scream on a mic. I'm gonna perform later on after this panel. So if y'all,
Please stay.
yeah, please stay. I don't want to like 90% of the room leave because they think it's over, and I'm just performing for like a group of friends.
I'll block the door, I got you.
I'm gonna feel mad sad. Yo, I like that. He's like the bodyguards of Elias.
Alright guys, before we wrap it up, any more spicy questions? Yes! See, pretend to answer, let's go. Yo.
So, like, was there anything that you guys, I mean, when you're doing like music, whatever, you always run into things that kind of like, you have to change it up while you're going because you run into a situation that you weren't expecting. Did anything like that happen while you guys are shooting the movie or writing the set or anything like that?
Yeah, we had a bunch of those.
So there's one thing I tell Michael every time we make a project. Filmmaking is 90% problem solving because no matter what the fuck's going on, there's a problem.
Yes.
Whether it's my bad. It's just, that's how it is. It's like, someone's not showing up to set on time. You know, camera's not working.
Improvising, right?
Improvising all the time.
Yeah. The food, didn't it? So the party scene, that was one of the problems. I was scared as shit because I didn't know if we were gonna get the right amount of heads for that day. And I even posted it on my Instagram. People were telling me, I don't know. I was scared. I didn't know. Marcus would look at me sometimes and he would go, "Are you sure we're gonna have enough people?" And we had like a plan B for like everything. And I think the best thing I learned doing this film is that when it comes to problem solving, I don't try to react with emotions. Like, let's say right now Marcus is like, "We can't shoot the film next week." I'll be like, all right, I mean, God forbid he says that, but like, yeah, so Marcus says, we can't shoot the film next week. I wouldn't be mad, I wouldn't be sad, none of that. I'll just be like, all right, let's figure out the next dates to do it. I don't like putting my emotions towards like any like thing like that, because then I'll just forget, you know, like, I don't know. I'm
Good rule for life too.
But there's a lot of times where something would go wrong, and we would have to like duct tape something to like a cameras to the ceiling, or me hang out. Like we just shot a music video with a glass house, and they had me hanging on the side of a car. So no matter what, it's 90% of problem solving.
The police sirens.
I was just about to say
that was my favorite problem solving.
Okay, so. You're probably asking yourself, how did we get police sirens without like
police lights?
Police lights.
Yeah, they probably passed it.
Now you know for a fact, yes, they
waited 5 minutes.
We got a whole car. We got a whole transport car.
But we couldn't get a police car because what was the deal with that? Too much money and police there.
Some lights.
My task.
Yeah.
So police car. I got you.
So Marcus thought, all right, so we have lights. We use our phones. We use the lights on our phones. Marcus had these gels. He had a blue and red gel, and we did this. Ready?
All right, so
we're gonna do it for you right now.
You ready? It's very stupid. This is how you fake a police light in a movie.
Three. Wait. Are you
You're going the wrong way, guys. Back to back.
Shout out to that jacket, though.
Then go.
And
Then
then
I had to spin around in circles like this.
And you just sped it up? No.
I started yelling at them. I was like, faster.
Whatever it takes.
And you changed the blue hue and the red hue. You just did it with the color.
It's like there's a thing called gels, and they're like plastics and they're clear and they're colored.
Yeah.
So I just had them pull off their cell phones and they just did like this and spun around. They're like this. When you get at the door, they're like this close. Like, you just
Holy
can't
shit.
see them in the camera.
Yeah.
Problem
solving, right? That's all movies are all about. Like,
Shout out to the camera work.
Shout out to the camera work, bro.
Shout out Andrew. Andrew's not here tonight.
You guys are free to say whatever you want anytime. Just know that.
Talk your shit.
The movie was lit. Honestly, we went in. The movie was fire. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Any more spicy questions? I saw a lot of hands. I need to get anything. I saw a couple back there that I didn't get though. Before I come to the front.
Anyone in the back have questions? Hi.
Other than it being one of the greatest movies of our generation, Jordan.
That's actually the biggest reason why.
That is true. The second one is better.
The second one is the best one.
But two wouldn't happen without one.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
I guess. No.
Spider-Man 2, like the one with Tobey Maguire?
The one with Dr. Octopus? That train scene though?
Wait, which one though? Like the one with Tobey Maguire?
The Tobey Maguire one.
There's only one with Dr. Octopus, my brother.
Spider-Man 3. But I already thought that the
High School Musical.
Mad swag.
Yes, alright.
I mean,
that was
I always like high school. I can't speak English sometimes. I always liked High School Musical. I never really stuck with watching the whole thing. The first time I saw it, I'm like,
Never seen it. No,
no, I swear to God, I tried it. I said I tried it. And I watched it. I was hoping more like interactions because low key I used to like Smallville when I was, you know what I mean? So it's like I was expecting high secret. I did that in secret. And
biggest small thing you'll ever get in your life. They one big validated.
You smoke mid.
What? Every episode.
Every single episode.
Low key. I know the song, but low key.
So basically, when I was looking for High School Musical, it was like I didn't expect them to sing every single 5 seconds. You know, like I like that stuff, but it's just I guess I don't like musicals that much. I love music and everything. You sing over here, but I don't know the whole thing. I thought we were gonna get more like interaction and stuff like that, but it's great. People, there's talent there. People that can act and sing and move at the same time.
And Morgan Blue is my cousin.
Shout out Zac Efron.
Shout out Zac Efron again.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I was gonna say, you wanna watch it? I have all the DVDs.
It's mad hard to get mid.
Alright, we'll talk about that off.
You gotta go out of your way.
Smallville party. Any more questions?
Yes.
I'm hungry. I want to smash early.
As up and coming
this
creators
bird, I
in the
killed
city,
some
what do you
deers.
feel are some of the
I need to go get
things
some
that are
more.
missing around here
I don't want
that
to
would
keep
make you
paying.
feel more supported?
Alright, you got that. Wow.
I feel that one of the things that we need is space to grow, regardless of age or educational background, or even skill level of art. We need more opportunity. That's always been the thing. But I'm grateful to be on this project because I feel that that's kind of like a catalyst, and hopefully other people will see it and be inspired.
I feel like personally more support of each other, you know, help each other grow. If you have something that we can grow from and I have something that we can grow from, let's build it with each other and let's like make more, you know what I mean? That's kind of the purpose of creating art. That's why I like this project, because we just came together and just created, you know what I mean? Like we weren't trying to be here like, oh, like I'm better than you or I'm better. Like, nah, it was just everyone came together and had a skill set that they can offer and look at the outcome of it, you know what I mean? This is the outcome of collaboration and, you know what I mean, coming together versus everyone feeling like it's a battle to who's first and who's gonna win. You know, that's what I would feel like would be.
My number one response to that question would be everybody, whether they like listen to me or not, stop saying no to collaborations. Like just, if we like, bro, what if Lawrence like worked together, like every single person, we would outdo Atlanta like in a month.
In a month?
In a month. In a month.
Relax, bro. Relax.
I'm not gonna relax, I'm nasty.
It's the fourth biggest market in America. We're like the smallest city in the.
You can still get it popping, bro. We got platanos.
Steven is super right. I knew like 20% of y'all. Like I knew her from high school. We worked together, and then like y'all were like basically like strangers to me, and like now they become like really close to me. Like just cause like we collabed and like we worked together and we just like created a whole vibe and just worked on something that we all like really wanted to do. And like
Facts. Yeah, me and Jamo both did 23andMe DNA tests, and we're both 25% Cambodian, so that really made us like.
That's real.
Alright, opening doors. Let's get it. Any more questions? Wait, I see one way back.
My boy in the back. My boy in the back. You're in the back. My boy's in the back. Pause.
Where do each of you go on from here? Are you guys searching for to do a new film?
This nigga's so
They're scared to leave. Oh, go.
I'm sorry, I'm just disgusting with him because you know how you have to like ask before you like announce what you're doing next. So I'm asking him because you know he's like my boss.
Big time.
Oh wow. So where? All right, I can't say the name. I can. All right. So I just got confirmed that I can talk about it. So, we're currently working on one short film and then working on two pretty much. We're working on two short films, 2 or 3. We start shooting the next one next week. I would like to say, I could say it's like, I could talk but not too much. I'm just scared, I don't want to reveal too much.
Don't spoil too much, like, don't say too much, don't say too much.
Alright, so the next film, it is kind of like, if you ever seen Lady Bird and La La Land, it's kind of like those two movies together. And
But I know Lala.
No, I know. Yo, watch Power.
Should we announce the...
Erica's back here.
Erica's back here. Erica, can you come on stage real quick? Come on, yeah. It feels like when they announced the Marvel characters for the movie. Ladies and gentlemen, Erica Rivera, the next lead star in our next film titled Erica.
I like your fruit boots, man.
Yeah, go away.
Can you say come over here with the front?
You gotta come in the middle.
Hello.
There's a chair back up.
Are you nervous?
Very nervous. Very nervous.
Nervous?
I'm always nervous, so here we go.
Just imagine everybody.
What a gentleman, you know.
Shout out Steven. Yeah.
Thank you, Steven.
So to finish this question, we're producing a lot of different projects right now. So me and him have 3. Ali and I have 1 that we're working on. And then, just anything that comes up our way, toss it. We're always open to scripts. We're always open to projects. Yeah, to answer Felipe's question where he goes, I think the number one thing that Lawrence needs to do is invest in themselves. Like invest in your own projects, invest in artists, do it that way. That's what we're doing here. Didn't know we were on Scott, okay. And that's what Erica is. The project Erica, the next movie is called Erica, because she's Erica. And this is a project Mike pitched to me a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Before Boys Will Be Boys. This is.
There might be even more files.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
And then we're looking at 7 different iterations of it, and then final 11 on one we like. So then we got another one after that. It's more Black Mirror, Mike.
Oh,
That's all I'm gonna say.
I like that.
Yeah, that's what we got.
What?
And I saw his friend next to him that he also had a question or something. Is that wrong? Anybody back there?
I think it's all the way in the back.
Hi, Ralphie.
Go out, Rolf.
So, how does it feel to get nominated not once but twice?
Didn't they win though?
2 times.
It's nomination.
So there's multiple film festivals, but I should say this. The reason why I hired Mike is because he beat me twice in 2 Lawrence Film Festivals.
That didn't even sound salty.
That's fine. If you can't beat him, you join him, and that's what happened in this situation. And then, but yeah, so Mike was excited to do like a big festival, so we did one in England, and we got nominated for that one in England.
Yo, shout out. That's very healthy. There's a lot of people that are like around the same level that refuse to work together to make something even better. And shout outs for that, man. Christine, I'm sorry. That's shout outs.
And then he's made me a better filmmaker. That's just how it is. Yeah.
He helps me so much. Marcus helps me so much. I know we text each other like every day. He puts me onto shows, I put him onto stuff. It's mutual. We're like, I can't think of a comparison right now, but Steven, is there a comparison you can say?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna go with Shia LaBeouf and Steven Spielberg.
I like that.
I think that's
That's hard.
I like that.
My reference game is crazy. You know. Just don't make Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, please.
All right, guys. Any more questions? Wait. Yeah. He gave us so many points that. Go ahead, brother.
I got a mad question, so if anybody else wants to go first.
I love your energy.
I got a ton of questions.
Do it.
My first one is, how old are y'all? Like, across the board?
Wow.
970.
I just started drinking.
I mean, that's interesting. I'm down. Are you guys down? I mean, I'm not
I
that
say, if
old.
you don't want to tell me how old you are, it's interesting to me. Being an old dude from
I think of the
Lawrence.
oldest. I'll start with me. I'm 29.
The oldest? Oh, damn.
Recently just
Said rich nigga talking? You wouldn't be wrong.
Fuck that shit.
I'm Jordan here. I'm 23 years old. So.
I'm talented, baby.
I may not look it, but I'm 24 years old.
Oh, you guys are
We're 13 years old.
Not drop the front. Wait, you do?
Yeah. Damn, you was asking me a mic. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I'm 13 years old.
31.
Yeah. Wait, I'm older than you? Finally, man.
I'm 18.
I'm 23.
Michael Jordan. I'm 18.
I'm 19.
Yo, getting scholarships, helping out, doing movies. Come on, come on. These are people you want to talk to get shit popping. Come on, guys. Like,
My next
sheesh.
question, if no one got none.
We're getting beaten down like it's bad.
Bro, go in, bro.
My question is like, just because I don't know how this works and everything.
Got 5
This is
minutes.
your first time acting and stuff. How do you guys even like look something like this up and say, like, this is the first thing I want to try to do?
So I was born, right? And then I saw TV and I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And now I'm here.
Let me rephrase. This specifically, how do you act in it?
This specifically, me and Marcus have been friends since like 2011, which is lit. I've been friends with Michael since like, we're gonna just call it the same year, fuck it. And then just being friends with like-minded people and also like going out of my way like in the past to be next to like-minded people because I genuinely believe that you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. So I try to hang out with creative people only and then like good shit just kind of like falls in your lap like that.
Sweet. And guys, before we continue on to the performances and all that high energy tempo stuff. Nah, that's it, bro. You waste too many questions. Too many questions.
I wanted to actually answer that question too.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead, bro.
I wanted to answer that question too. To be honest, yo, it was mad funny. I've been thinking about acting for a really long time because I really like acting. I enjoy like just doing things like that. And I like to expand my creative horizons, you know what I mean? I like to test myself and see what I can and can't do. So I remember I was sitting there in the studio and Michael was just there and
out of the random blue, I'm like, yo, Michael, bro, put me in your next film, bro. And he was just like, yo, bro, I already had a film that I was gonna talk to you about, and it was just like that. Like, it wasn't even like, I was like, yo, let me be in your next film. Like, it was like we were both at the same time thinking about the same thing, and it was like really like a weird experience, but honestly, it was something I want to redo again. It was very fun. It was a very like great experience.
And I want every single one, all this talent, before we leave, I want to pass the mic. Everybody's going to have a closing statement. Anything you want to say, anything positive, how you feel, I want you to be heard. You know, in case you feel like there was something you didn't let out because of what was doing and whatnot. So, boom, yo, the nastiest Steve, let's go.
One thing's for sure, two things for certain. This movie was lit, and thank you guys for watching.
I hope you guys stick around to see more stuff from 1121. Grateful again to be a part of the projects that are coming through, and let's keep it going.
Bars.
That's it.
Just want to say, live your life, you know, be free, and just allow yourself to explore new horizons and become a person that you can be in the future, you know what I mean? Just don't allow yourself to seclude yourself by walls, you know what I mean? There's so much more out there for yourself if you just explore, you know what I mean?
Anything positive would definitely be to say thank you to Michael for the opportunity to play Adriana, for Jamo for giving me the idea of playing the role, and my best friend Carla in the crowd for helping me prep for my audition. Thank you all. And coming from the girl who hates herself on camera, kind of hiding behind the wall whenever I would pop up, I look very forward to working in more films with Marcus and Michael. So.
I think the main thing that I take away from this film is that it's 100% like a team effort. Like, it's not just us here on stage, but like half the people in the crowd right now were all in the movie. And if it came down to it, and Michael and I needed something, those people were there to help. Even if it's like, hey, I'm gonna teach you how to set up a light right now over here, I'm gonna teach you how to do this. They were there to work with it, and I think if you ask for it, people will help you. And it's like, yeah.
First and foremost, I want to shout out Elevated Thought. Amazing group of collectives. They let me stay there and work on videos. Shout out Wilfred. He's technically my boss. He's in the crowd. I love him. We collaborated. I love you.
It's a fresh cut.
Yeah, I want to say shout out to Elevated Thought. They're open. What's the schedule like? It's from Monday through Thursday. Screaming.
That's real.
Yes.
ET after hours for the older heads.
Yeah, they have ET after hours for the older heads. If you guys want to work, create. It's only $5, $5, right? Yes. 5 chicken nuggets.
Equipment, cameras.
Yes.
IMAX.
Yes.
Pro Tools.
Yes.
They got me.
Yes. And to end this, I want to say thank you for everybody that helped me out. I want to say thank you to Marcus. I want to say thank you to everyone here. I want to say thank you. Thank you times 3 million. I couldn't have done this without you guys, and let's see where else we can take this. And I'm glad I'm not a plumber.
Learners make cake.
Mad money.
It was either making movies or be a plumber.
Both? Oh, no. I'm making movies. If I had the option, movies.
Mario.
I watched my movie while
Bro, there's mad people that like I want to thank, but I want to save it for when we're all like at award shows and all that. So I'm gonna save it for that. But like,
not here? Oh my god.
No, just save it.
It's not good enough.
Even the proudest like that.
about to have a little fight scene.
For real. If I'm being honest, I never knew if I was gonna be able to do this. I didn't speak until like the age of 4. I'm diagnosed with pervasive developmental disorder. I have autism. I'm on the spectrum.
Same.
It's like,
So you guys are
The
assholes.
awesome spectrum.
Awesome spectrum.
I try.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I'm not done. So I want to thank everyone here for giving me such an awesome vibe and letting me like just be myself, because that's all I've ever wanted to be. And like that's also another point of the film, is to be yourself and like not let society hold you to a standard. And like,
yeah, like just be weird if you're weird. Like we're all gonna
facts.
just do it.
I'm weird as shit, so thank you for letting me be myself. Thank you.
Well, this was like a great experience, like helping out and everything. So I'm excited to work on the next film. And that's it. Yeah.
Hi guys, stick around. We're gonna have some performances. Shout out to GLASSHOUSE. Felipe's probably gonna host because I don't know what's going on next. But we're having a lot of talent. There's some LVU shirts in the back if you want to keep this train going. Let's keep it going. Guys, and remember, Anti-Jets is still serving drinks downstairs. There's still food, still gay wavy. I reminded you. Now, just give us like a 3-minute intermission.
15.
Thank you.
God bless you, bro.
The sun don't shine the same no more. Go accustomed to the shade of my Lord. Feel no kind of pain no more. Feel no wonder. I'm scared. Introduce you to my life. My life.
Hey.
Your life. Your life.
Keep it clapping. Y'all niggas off beat. Off beat. Alright, last song for the night. This one's kind of personal. Huh? Alright, so just letting y'all know, I made this song. What's up? I don't know, but look, I made this shit like 2 days ago, and I just want to show it off. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of personal. I hope y'all take it well. It's kind of a demo right now. I don't know if y'all heard it.
Yeah.
You know.
My fault for my vocals. Like I'm sorry. Like, hey.
Don't be sorry, bro. You killed
I think y'all niggas might like it. It goes a little something like. Oh. Cause what? Who knows it? I need better come clap. Hey. Not hard to see. Sing along. What y'all do to me? Cause what? 1, 2, 3, 4, come. Hey, y'all come for me. Yeah, they come for me. Yeah. Look into my EYEs. I've been looking for a little PYT. Yo, double D's, maybe T-Siamese. I'ma leave a nut on your TITs, I swear. Who knows it? Like I do. Oh, like I what we say. Keeps you coming back to me. Hey, you coming back to me. Hey, you coming back to me. Oh, my. You are my barracuda, scorpion queen. My love being, I mean, not to see. I'm seeing her upset, but I try my best. And now y'all care less, and she could care less. So I just bitch, but my mama told me all good things have bad ends. I got dirt on my lens. I don't mean to offend. I know you are godsend. We can never be friends all alone. I'd rather stay that way. All my friends, fuck it, they just stay away. I'm accustomed to isolation, got patience. And now I see you on the stage, so that's like a ghost. What you say?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you?
Good.
About you, moves like I do. Moonlight side keeps you coming back to me.
my God, it's my favorite part. Just say facts.
And the cycle go on and on and on. And the cycle go on and on and on and on and on and on.
What'd you say?
Please give me something.
Okay.
Get tired of running.
Hit it with the vocals.
I don't know nothing.
Keep going.
Something, yeah. There's something.
There's what?
There's something.
There's what?
There's something, something. Something about you moves like I do. Moonlight cycles keeps you coming back to me.
Keep it clapping.
Hey, it's coming back to me, back to me now.
We are GLASSHOUSE. Thank you for having us tonight for your 20 minutes. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. That's all we have for tonight. Thank you so much for being an amazing crowd. I love you all.